Okay, so last night we're at dinner, and my sister-in-law, my nephew, is 11 years old. And let me see how you think about this. I don't know if you've ever used eBay, but they just sold something on eBay, which they rarely do, but his mom, my sister-in-law, does it from time to time. So he plays this Nintendo Switch, and he's upgraded and gotten something new. So they put it on eBay. $25, okay? You like that?
$25 for a Switch?
I guess it's an older one. Yeah, did you want it?
Yeah.
Well,
for $25, yeah.
$25 for a Nintendo Switch. And he's very into the gaming. I mean, and he's really smart, and he's good. But he was explaining the story. He said, in fact, he came in and he said, "I've got something for your lawyer up segment."
Oh, okay.
All right. I mean, he literally said that to me. He's 11 years old.
Who are you? You want me to sign your shirt?
You got a Sharpie.
I'm your nephew.
Since when? So here's what happened, and you tell me who's in the right here. I don't know that it's a big legal case, but it could be. And Elisa Lanier is, of course, our attorney. We're going to talk to her on Friday. So he sells the Nintendo Switch for $25. Somebody immediately buys it. My sister-in-law has, and I didn't know this, you have 3 days to put it in the mail and send it. So she sends it UPS 24 hours after the guy orders it. The money is Venmo'd to her. So she has the $25. She sends the Nintendo Switch. She tracks it through UPS. UPS says, delivered on front porch, such and such date, like a day later. Done. Transaction over. Well, 48 hours after that, the guy who bought it started going through the eBay app and telling her, "I haven't got my Nintendo Switch. Where is it? You're a scammer." And she said, "Yes, you did get it. Here's a copy of the UPS tracking report that says it was delivered. It was on your porch." She doesn't have a picture, but it says delivered on front porch this date, this time. And so he says, "I didn't get it, and you're trying to scam me, and I want my money back," and on and on and on. And so now she says he is blowing up her phone, texting once an hour, saying what a terrible person she is and how she scammed him and all of this stuff. Meanwhile, she's got the money. And I said, "Why don't you just could you give the money back?" She's like, "But my son, the 11-year-old, gets the money, and $25 is a lot of money for him. He's trying to save up for other stuff, and he doesn't want to give back the money." And she says, "Well, he's trying to scam me." And I thought, well, I think a porch pirate probably took that. Don't you think?
I'm real torn on this.
Let me tell you one other thing. They both have perfect ratings, both the buyer and seller, on eBay. But she's afraid now that he will say what a terrible seller she is, and her rating will be dinged because of him.
And she could do the same to him.
Right.
So I think I lean with you, maybe porch pirate. But it is, to me, a little odd that, I guess maybe you can't go to the police over $25.
Yeah, it's $25.
So it's like, if you're him, I don't know what you do there. If I really believed it, I might go to eBay or even go to the police and say, this person's scamming. I want them banned from eBay. The fact that he's just harassing her makes me wonder a little.
Well, I don't know if he says he's going to, he keeps threatening, I'm going to hurt your credit, and I'm going to hurt your eBay standing and all that.
But the fact that he hasn't done it yet makes me wonder.
Yeah, and that's what she said. She's like, he's trying to scam me and get this Nintendo and the $25 back. And
Which is possible. I mean,
it is possible. But I said, but he's got a perfect rating too, and no issues ever before. And apparently, he buys and sells all the time. And I thought, isn't it most likely? I see. I trust people. I said, isn't it most likely that it was just either not delivered or delivered to the wrong address, or a porch pirate got it? In which case, I don't know who gets. I think her responsibility ends when the UPS driver says it's been delivered. It's on the porch.
And UPS is the most trustworthy of the bunch.
That's what I said. I said
they know there's. I've never had a UPS issue.
Yeah.
Surely eBay has a policy on stuff like this, don't they? Or do they even factor into it?
I don't think they factor in anymore because the transaction's been made. As far as they're concerned, I think it's done. The money's been Venmo'd. The product has been left on the front porch.
But what would they say to her? I mean, if she sits there and presents the delivery invoice and say, "Hey, eBay, look, it said it was delivered,"
I think she wins.
Then I think she wins. She's got paper proof, and if somebody stole it,
But they will knock her eBay status, and people won't trade with her anymore. And she does use it from time to time. That's what she's worried about. And the $25, I said, "Can you just give the $25 back?" And she said, "But he wants the money. He's 11. It's a big deal."
Yeah, it makes me.
You could cover it for the kid, I guess.
The fact that he's still bugging her like this and hasn't gone to eBay
constantly
and hasn't it does make me wonder about him.
Yeah. Well, why is he bothering her and not eBay?
Sam has a comment on the situation. Sam, go ahead.
Hey guys, P1.
Thank you.
So I owned an eBay Amazon business for like 5 years, thousands of orders every single year. So unless something has changed with eBay, you have to do everything through their platform. I don't know about them taking Venmo now, but if they do, and it went through them, she's 100% in the right. If she opens up a case, eBay is going to ask for the tracking information. And actually, if she went through eBay directly, that information would have been uploaded.
Yes.
And they would already see all of that.
I think that's the case. And the money first went to eBay. They held it and then sent it to her.
Okay.
That's true. It went through them. And because she doesn't sell enough, they held it for like 24 hours, then gave it to her.
And he might know that eBay's not going to help him, and that's why he's going right to her.
Maybe. I think she's in the right, too.
Very likely.
Is it possible, though, that her status as a 100% qualified eBay user will get dinged in this process?
No. Basically, he can open up a case with eBay. They're going to ask for the information, which, again, should already be uploaded with the order.
Okay.
They'll rule in her favor. So he may be able to still leave negative feedback. I'm not sure. But if he does, she can dispute it.
Okay.
So she'll keep her rating and not have negative feedback either.
Well, I'm glad to hear that.
What a pain.
She'll be thrilled. Thank you very much, Sam. Appreciate it. It is a pain.
I might just start responding to this guy. Take it to eBay.
Well, I think she has said that, and she has said multiple times, here's the track. I'm done with it. I did my part. I sent, and she really did. I mean, I know her.
Yeah.
She sent it.
There's nothing else you can do.
I mean, what?
She needs to contact eBay if she hasn't already and tell them, say, look, here's all the tracking info, here's everything. Yeah. He's going to contact you, maybe, I don't know, but I want you to know that I've done my part, and it's all I can do, and it's out of my hands.
Yeah, I mean, she could just block him at this point.
And she can block him.
It's tough to contact such a big organization.
Well, I mean, you have to do it all.
I'll tell you, in this case, this is what they do. So they better.
Yeah. NASCAR Mark, you're commenting on the eBay situation. My sister-in-law is going through it. Go ahead.
Hey, guys. P1 here.
Thank you.
So Sam pretty much hit the nail on the head here. As long as she didn't use Venmo, like you said, and actually went through the eBay app, she's completely safe.
Yeah, she did, because they held it for a little while.
I don't know how that works. Do they not usually use Venmo?
Well, she told me, I think it always goes through eBay. It might be Venmo to eBay and then Venmo to her. But she said that because she doesn't use it all the time, they hold the money, and I guess until they saw the tracking number and it's done, and then they gave her the money. So she's, as far as I'm concerned, she's good. Thank you, NASCAR Mark. Appreciate it. Her big worry is that she's going to wind up with a red flag on her account, because next time she sells something, it'll...
Well, I think she might be all right then.
I think so, too. And I do think that, I mean, just on the bones of it, I think once you've seen it's been delivered, that's it. You know, you wash your hands of it. That's
exactly.
That's what I told her. Of course, I have no real knowledge. I've never sold anything on eBay.
How far off did she send this? Where did this person live? In the same town? A different state?
30 minutes away. You know, it's not that far. Yeah. And so, I said, does he know where you live? And she said yes, because the return address is right there.
That's the only thing.
I wouldn't have put the return address.
Do you have to do that?
I've never sold it.
I've never done it.
But she did. Amy, you're talking about UPS drivers in this situation. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I work at UPS, and if you can call, and they can actually ping where the driver dropped the package.
Oh, they can.
So if they dropped it at the wrong... Yeah. So if they dropped it like at your next door neighbor, they can be like, oh, go pick it up from there.
Well, maybe that's what happened. I'll tell her to do that, to get in touch with UPS, because maybe the next door neighbor just thought somebody was nice enough to send me a Nintendo Switch, and I can use that, which usually doesn't happen.
They can ping where the driver was.
That's amazing. Thank you, Amy. We're all under watch right now.
Oh, yeah.
You know, everything.
Past Big Brother.
That's why I'm shocked when things like this happen.
I know. Now the claim.
Because I'd wonder, too, about even if the guy must not have a doorbell camera or anything.
But it seems like somebody who uses eBay a lot. We just got a doorbell camera.
Congratulations.
I was caught on. Well, I had an unfortunate incident with agriculture last year.
Oh, is that right?
Yes. And after that,
this year we want to make sure it's on video.
Because it will happen again.
Yeah.
We've beefed up security. We put up no soliciting signs. We put up no trespassing signs, and we got a doorbell camera.
That'll scare them off.
Okay. Now you've seen some.
They have signs. Guys, back in the truck.
Signs.
You've seen some unfortunate photographs of me on the front porch.
Well, you're testing it.
Well, the other night, out of nowhere, this is about 7:30, and I'm getting ready to go to bed. My wife says, "There's a human being on the porch. There's a human being. I have human contact." It said, I guess it said on her phone, human on porch.
She gets an alert?
Yes, it said.
Or is she just watching it all the time?
No, it just said, there is a human-like figure on your porch. And we started hearing the front door open. And my wife said, "Somebody's coming into this house. There's a human-like figure on this porch." And we started hearing it and everything. Well, that was my daughter. She was coming inside. She had gone out to get an Amazon package without our knowledge.
Yeah.
And so I think it freaks us out now anytime anything like that happens.
At that late hour? 7:15?
Well, she had ordered some new, I don't know what it was, underwear or something that she really wanted to get a jump on.
You didn't have to tell us that.
I know I shouldn't have.
I'm sure she appreciates that.
I shouldn't have.
Jeez,
It's my
Kelly.
underwear.
We're always doing that. Oh, your undies have arrived. Oh, your hairbrush has arrived. We do that kind of thing. Strange.
Barricaded in your house.
That's how we live. That's what we do.
You.